Hello and welcome to Mind Prosperity. My name is Albert. I'm the owner of this company called Mind Prosperity. And what we do is I speak at businesses, I speak at companies, or with individuals. We speak about mindset, building a healthy mindset, building emotional intelligence. And the reason this is so important is because, a lot of people think, or a lot of people say, that experience is greater than education. But there's one thing that's actually more important than experience and education when it comes to building success and building a healthy life, and that's mindset and emotional intelligence, which at the end of the day is attitude. And we believe at Mind Prosperity that where your mind goes, your life follows. And in this video, I'm going to give one big misconception when it comes to mindset. And this misconception is you always have to think and you always just have to speak positively to an extent where you deny reality. Now, this is not healthy. There's actually a book written by Whitney Goodman on toxic positivity. And toxic positivity is when you just put a bunch of positive thinking and a bunch of positive words on negative things that you haven't dealt with. Let me use this as an example. Imagine you break your arm and now you just use a bunch of pain pills, painkillers, injections to deal with the pain because your arm is broken. That is what it is like if you just use positive thinking and positive words to deal with something. Now, if your arm is broken, you have to go for an operation to fix it. All the time, the operation hurts. It hurts so much that they have to put you down while the operation is being done. A lot of times when you get out of the operation, the arm hurts more than what it hurt before, or the place that was operated on hurts more than what it hurt before. You will see that, say for instance, you break your hand and it grows back, but it doesn't grow back correctly. Later, they have to break your hand again so that it can grow back correctly. So a lot of times healing, emotional healing, takes a little bit of pain, is a little bit uncomfortable. And a lot of times when we just use positive thinking and positive words, and we just try to throw it on the unhealed parts of our mindset and our emotions, it's like having something broken that didn't grow back accurately. And if it didn't grow back accurately, we cannot function and optimize at our best. So a lot of times there's like trapped emotions, like fears and anxieties. It might come from childhood, it might come from other areas of our past. And these fears and anxieties cause a lot of stress, cause a lot of worry, and we don't even know why. And we just try to put positive words and positive thinking on it. But here's the thing, if there are trapped emotions like stress, fear, anxiety, and worry that's in your subconscious the whole time, your body still releases cortisol. And if your body keeps on releasing cortisol, later you're going to go through burnout. So a lot of times people go through burnout not because they are working too hard, but because they haven't dealt with trauma that causes stress, that causes worry. And it's not the external environment actually that causes the stress and the worry. It's the trauma and the fear and the anxiety trapped in your own body. And if you just try to throw positive emotions and positive thinking on it, then it's not going to get healed. It's not going to get solved. It's not going to get dealt with. Think about a garden. If you have a garden that's full of thorns, full of weeds, and now you want a beautiful rose garden, you cannot just take a bunch of rose seeds and just throw it on the garden where there's thorns and bushes and weeds. That's what positive thinking is. And I'm 100% for positive thinking, and I'm 100% for positive speaking. But think about positive thinking and positive speaking as the seed, and look at your mind as the soil. If you put good seed on bad soil, you're not going to get a good harvest. You're not going to get a good garden. So what should you do? You should go and you should rip out some of the weeds and thorns and bushes by the roots, and you have to prepare the ground. You have to till the ground. You have to get the soil ready. You have to get the mindset ready. And in the process, you sow good thoughts and you sow good words. You use so many people today, if you just say what's going on in your life, and if you just articulate where you are emotionally or what's going on in your business, they will say something like, don't speak negative. We should only think positive and we should only speak positive. No, sometimes we have to acknowledge this is what's happening in my life. This is what's happening in my mindset, in my emotions. This is what's happening in my business. Although it might be negative, this doesn't mean you are speaking it into being, or now you are attracting it in your life. You are just saying, hey, my arm is broken. I need an operation. I'm positive that the operation is going to help my arm to get better. And I'm very positive about the future with my arm, but for now, I need to get an operation. So we have to get that balance between acknowledging what's going on and healing what is broken, and positive thinking and positive words. If you just acknowledge what is going on and you acknowledge that you have to heal and deal with what is going on, that doesn't mean you're a negative person, doesn't mean you think negatively, it doesn't mean you're attracting negative things in your life. But we also have to see it in a positive light and apply a healthy mindset to it. This is why I very rarely use the word positive mindset. And although I want us to have a positive mindset, I like to use the word a healthy mindset, because a healthy mindset said, yes, I have positive thinking, I have a positive outlook, I have a positive attitude, but this doesn't mean I deny the negative things that are happening, and I don't deny the fact that I have to deal with some of the negative things. Well, I hope this helped you, and I hope this helps you to understand and to deal with this misconception if it is in your life. Thank you so much for watching. And on YouTube, I want you to like, to subscribe, to share, help us to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we are excited to see you soon.